You don't even understand who you are and why the perspective of self is so important. You are going through life looking at things like tasks, obstacles, or resistance, and you are seeing the version of you going against them as things to do. You have to understand that when you position yourself as something more, everything you face has more to give you. When you decide that you are literally a hero and that everything you're going through is your hero's journey, it gives more purpose. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, if you're struggling with your diet and you're not eating well and you're not being healthy, people die from that. So if you can overcome that, you're a hero. If you are having trouble staying dedicated, staying focused on your business, on your life, on the things that you wish to create, become a hero because people lose their life because they don't live in their purpose. You have to understand that when you give meaning to the thing, that thing then has meaning. Versus if you wait for that thing to give meaning or other people to give you the meaning, you live in disalignment. Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to become the hero of your life. If you're ready to take control, be able to put things in position so that you win every single time, this is the episode for you. Make sure to listen all the way through because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. We are the rising tide. So if there's something in this message that's impactful, that gives you a different perspective, leave a comment or share it with somebody. Let's grow and learn together. So you view things in this world, and there's good things and bad things, and we're going to take something that can be both of those. A movie. When you go watch a movie, everybody is seeing the same movie. It's recorded. Every part is the same for every single person that watches that exact movie. Yet people take away different things. They take away different things based on their background, based on their age, based on their experiences, based on the mood that they're in when they go to that movie. You have to understand that you give yourself the perspective in which you're experiencing the thing. So if you're trying to get healthy, if you're trying to get in shape, but you're struggling with your food, you need to visualize it as something more impactful. Every time you eat in alignment, you're eating for your hero self. Give yourself such high acclaim for doing the action that's in alignment with the life that you're trying to create that you must choose it. Right? If you're looking at your menu and you're about to order your food and you have the chicken, the broccoli, the glass water, like when you have those things as an option, and then when you have the pizza, the French fries, and the dessert and the soda as the other option, don't just look at it as which one tastes better, which one's going to make me lose weight. Look at it as which one is the hardest for me to choose and which one puts me in the most position of power. Right? Make decisions that elevate the hero version of you because then when you pick the chicken and the broccoli and the water and you do the healthy decision, you're not seeing the lack. You're not saying, well, I don't get to eat that food that I love. I don't get to feed that craving, that sugar craving they have. I don't get to do those things. And so I'm going to be miserable. I'm like, you don't see that. You start to align with what it is you're doing. You start to see that by eating this, I'm becoming fitter, I'm becoming stronger, I'm going to be better for my kids, I'm going to be better for the world because I'll be able to do more because I, this being that I was given, this vessel, am taking care of it. You get to put the perspective on everything. Do not allow other people or other situations or other beliefs dictate how you perceive something. Remember, your perception is your reception. As you perceive, you will receive. If you go through the world saying everything's an opportunity for me because I am the hero in my journey and I'm meant to become something amazing, so conquering this food is my Everest, conquering these habits is my Everest, conquering these negative thoughts is my Everest, whatever it is, it elevates your being, which is the hero's journey. Right? It's to become the solution to the pains, to become the love to the hate, the healing to the harm. Right? That's why perspective is so important. The Positive Mindset Podcast is about putting your mind, setting it on a positive frequency. That way, when you go through adversity, when you go through loss, when you go through entanglement, when you go through pain, when you go through fire, you might go through those things and have to feel what you're going through and heal from those things. You'll go through it, but what you get out of it is going to be a reflection of you. If you are someone that is aligned with wellness, that is aligned with good, that is aligned with prosperity, whatever it is, if you're aligned with those things, every single thing that you go through, you will come out on the other side of that. And so when you make a definition for yourself, when you create an identity for yourself, you just have to make each move aligned with that and it becomes your reality because self creates the reality. Change self, change your reality. Myself, I'm saying I'm a hero. My hero, my superpower is changing you, right? Shifting you. I create billionaires. I create millionaires. I create positive frequency. Those things within me are what I am. And so when I'm faced with my challenge, which might be food, some of you, maybe that's not a problem. My challenge, which might be asking for more. My challenge might be setting boundaries. My challenge might be people pleasing. Whatever it is, those are my Everest because when I conquer them, I become closer to the version of me that I know that I truly am. I'm not the past me. I'm not the current me. I'm the total me, which is at the end. And I have brought that version into today, which is a superhero who has superpowers, who can create people into what it is they desire. And my identity creation process means you will be successful. You will be abundant. You will be infinite. You will have exactly as you desire because you will align as you desire. But that is strengthened in me by making those decisions. You have to understand that if you fuck with me, you will be a millionaire. That's how it has to be. It cannot be any other way. You will be in alignment with the things that you desire, the abundance, the freedom, the joy, the expansion, the love. All things will be there. But I know that my handicap, my ability to help you, will always be limited to the mountains that I'm not willing to climb. And they're all equal. Being healthy, getting into physical shape is just as important as making money. Being in the right mindset where you're aligning with your positive energy is just as important as being successful. The ends do not justify the means, meaning we're not trying to get rich. We're not trying to have a bunch of things. We're not trying to be famous and all those things and all else matters. It's not at any cost. No, we're going for a state of being that has that side effect. We're not just chasing that. That effect will give you nothing. We are looking for substance of self. So align and give yourself permission to say, you know what? I am struggling with this thought pattern. I am struggling with this food habit. I am struggling with whatever it is. Whatever it is, that's my Everest. And I am a hero and I am here for purpose. And I am here to grow. And so I'm taking my higher self, I'm bringing them in right now and saying, it's time, we're awake. Gift. You know, the best gift that you could ever have is if you're right before your deathbed, you know, maybe it's 90-year-olds, you're sitting there and a genie shows up, God shows up and says, guess what? Henry, I'm sending you back to 37 with all your wisdom, with all your knowledge, with all your power. You're going back to 37. Guess how young that is? Guess how excited that is? I just woke up as me, right? Take that energy as you. That version of me has created many, many billionaires. That version of you, people can't get a hold of me. You can't reach me at that level. You can't touch me at that level. You don't know me at that level, right? That's that version that has climbed and climbed and achieved and achieved and achieved and overcame and overfought and overcome so much, right? That's that version. Well, guess what? He's here now. Start accepting this for yourself and it becomes your reality. These things that you conquer ultimately enlighten self. These things that you defeat ultimately higher self. That's all it is. You're here for such a grand purpose. There's no reason that you could ever think of yourself as anything different than a hero. You see, you just don't understand it. You don't understand how magnificent and how powerful and amazing you are. Do you know that you have the power of consciousness? You are consciousness. Your awareness. You are the reason that the experience that you're experiencing even exists. Without you, it wouldn't be there. And so you can make it be anything. Just believe that you are anything and it becomes possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to slow down. You're a hero. That's not going to be our breath, but just know that you're a hero. We're going to breathe in with I am anything. So as you breathe in, say I am anything. As you hold your breath, allow yourself to be it. Allow yourself to fly. Allow yourself to glow. Allow yourself to shine. Allow yourself to radiate. Allow yourself to just be platinum, whatever it is. Allow it to be. And then when you exhale, allow anything that doesn't resonate with you to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. It's an amazing day. It's an amazing day to know you. It's an amazing day to believe in you. It's an amazing day to inspire you. And most importantly, it's an amazing day to be inspired by you. You could elevate so much. Do you not realize that? You just don't know how amazing you are, but accept it. Wherever you are, no matter how much you struggled with, no matter how much you failed, no matter how defeated your mind feels, no matter how lost your life feels, this is the moment that you woke up from. Because at the very end of your life, when you're 90 years old, you would pick this chance if you could come back to now. You might not think, well, that's the best time of my life, but you know what? It can be. This can be the moment that a year from now, you look back and you're like, damn, I did that. I made those decisions. I'm that chick. I'm that man. I'm that woman. Like you could look back and say that if you say yes to now. Say yes and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is you're going through. Leave a comment. If there's something you took away, let's blow this comment section up. If you're on Spotify, a lot of people don't know that you can leave comments and we can blow it up. We could have 100 comments down here. If everybody that listened to this left a comment, we would have probably 10,000 comments on Spotify alone. What if we did that and broke their algorithm, that we were just that powerful? That's the rising tide we're possible. Or that's what we're possible in doing as the rising tide. And YouTube, we can do the same thing. I'm now posting on YouTube regularly. If you're on there or if you listen to this and you want to support, go find me on YouTube. Leave a comment there. Let's blow that shit up too. Let's go to the next level. Let's step into the next echelon. I'm ready, right? That version of me that's created billionaires has already done it through inspiration. Maybe this was one of those moments. This is one of those moments where I said something that stuck in your head and you created a product, you created an app that was so life-changing, so game-changing that you became a billionaire. And you could look back and you say, you know what? I listened to that podcast by Henry Lawrence and it got me in my right mindset and I created this because it's happening. Like there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to create these people and there's going to be many of them. I want to be known for it. Like when I die, I want people to look back and say, you know what? He created so much wealth for people. Who those people are is up to you, not me. You can also follow me on social media at RealHenryG on Instagram or TikTok. I'm down there. And then if you want to level up, I'm actually closing out a round of funding for some real estate projects we have going on. If you're interested in it, we have a program. It's a year-long program. It's called FU Money, right? That fuck you money. Stepping into that. If you want information on that, shoot me a message on Instagram at RealHenryG or my email, and I can talk to you more about it. It's Henry at vibeabundant.com. HENRY at VIBabundant.com. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.